On today's Arts and Culture segment, we are going to talk about the Jeonju International Film Festival, which is gearing up for its 16th edition later this month. Our film critic Pierce Conran will be attending, and of course, he's here with his picks for the fest. Good afternoon, Pierce.
Good afternoon, how are you going?
All right, so compared to Busan Jeonju, is more of an art house festival, right?
Absolutely. It's definitely geared towards more of the art or indie fare that we have in cinema, more so than the kind of the mainstream or genre fare that you might see elsewhere. And it's also a huge supporter of the local industry and kind of emerging filmmakers, and makes its own films, and it screens a lot of very hard to find international titles.
So can you go over the broad strokes for this year's edition for our viewers?
Absolutely. So this year will be a slightly expanded edition, which is this year's 16th edition, as a new CGV is opened in the center of Jeonju. And this will now be kind of the flagship venue for the events. And rather than cut out another venue, this means there's just more space. So we have this can be the biggest one yet. There will only be 200 films hailing from some 47 countries. And opening the event will be the film Partisan from Australian director Ariel Clayman, starring the big French star Vincent Cassel, and who you might know from films like Oceans 12 and 13.
And the festival also produces new films, am I correct on this one? And is that unique in terms of the Korean Film Festival organizers?
Yes, it is. I mean, most Korean festivals have some kind of a hand in helping films get made, but Jeonju is much more explicit about it. Actually, it goes ahead and commissions them fully. So we've had what's called the Jeonju Digital Project, which has been going on for many, many years. And what that used to be was an omnibus where 3 filmmakers would be invited, very prominent art house filmmakers from both in Korea and around the world, and they would be given roughly $50,000 to shoot something in digital, and these 3 films would come together and make one long omnibus. But actually last year they expanded the feature and they've turned it into features, and so each feature has gotten roughly about 100,000. And this year they've actually renamed it the Jeonju Cinema Project. I suppose in this day and age calling something a digital project is kind of superfluous. And so the films we have this year, 2 of them are from Korea. Notably, they're both from women directors, and one of those is Samye from Hyun-jung, who previously was in Jeonju with Echo of Dragon, and then there's Kim Hee-jung with Snowpaths. She previously made Grape Candy. The third film is El Movimiento from Argentine filmmaker Benjamin Neistat, and he made the grand prize winner at Jeonju last year. And so all 3 of last year's projects went on to great success, so we're expecting a similar thing this year.
So are there any other major, perhaps Korean movies screening at this year's Jeonju Film Festival?
Well, what we have is there's the films in this Jeonju project, but there's 2 major sections which are dedicated to Korean films. One of them is the Korean competition, and out of those there wouldn't be anybody that's very famous because it's mostly younger filmmakers or just lesser known filmmakers, so trying to kind of expose something new to audiences. But then there's a Korean Cinemascape, which will take in some bigger names, and included there will be Park Ki-young, who made Motel Cactus back in 1999, Shin Yeon-chik, who made one of last year's cinema projects that was called The Avian Kind. Then there's Lee Sang-woo, kind of a maverick filmmaker who's made Barbie, among others. And then Wang Chol-min, who won the Best Korean Film at P-Fan 2 years ago with Old Men Never Die. And then Bong Man-dae, who is actually more famous for making kind of softcore erotica films than anything else.
Yes, and he's making many TV appearances lately, so I think that name I'm familiar with, but other directors and movies I'm not quite familiar. But how about international movies? Any titles to look forward to?
Absolutely, there's quite a few actually, and among the ones that are fairly well known are, well, the most famous is probably Paul Thomas Anderson's new film Inherent Vice, which actually is already available in VOD in Korea, but it was never released in theaters as part of a new deal with Warner Brothers. And then there's also Peter Strickland's The Duke of Burgundy. Now, both of those films I would highly, highly recommend. I'm a big fan of them. Beyond that, we have Alex Ross Perry's Listen Up Philip, a very fun film with Jason Schwartzman. Suzanne Bier's A Second Chance, who's a Danish filmmaker who's been up for the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film a few times. Then there's Noah Baumbach's While We Were Young, of course, is the filmmaker behind The Squid and the Whale. And Annie Lily Amirpour's A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, a very big film on the festival circuit recently. And also David Michaud's The River with Robert Pattinson and Guy Pearce.
Right, wow, that's a lot to digest at this point. But I think it's fair to say that Biff can be called Korea's most famous Film Festival, but you were telling me earlier that you would still very much recommend the Jeonju Film Festival to your friends or anybody who asks for information.
Absolutely. I mean, BIF is the big one, but I mean, Jeonju, this will be my third time this year, and both of my previous trips have been a lot of fun. And so, you know, Jeonju is a lovely town with lots of kind of great food. You know, it's famous for bibimbap, of course, and it's you know, there's the Hanok village where a lot of the events will take place as well. And honestly, it's a fun place. It's relaxed, you know, and it's a great time of year to go. The festival runs from April 30th to May 9th. And so compared to kind of the grand glitz of Busan and the more kind of eclectic genre fun of P-Fan, which honestly I'm very partial to, but it's not for everyone, you know, it's a very relaxing festival. And of course, there are many, many great films. And so I highly recommend that people kind of, you know, check it out, especially if you're willing to be a little adventurous. The great thing about festivals is all about discovery. So if you see something that you're not sure about, just give it a chance.
All right, so it's going to open later this month, so anybody who wants to go will have to, do you have to buy tickets or you can just go, right?
You can buy tickets on site. It's easier if you get them ahead of time, and as with any festival in Korea, try and book early.
Okay, all right, thank you very much, Pierce, for coming in today and sharing this lovely information with us.
My pleasure as always.